Hey you guys, my name is Sarah, otherwise known as Plan with Ronald, and I'm going to be sharing today some previews for June with the academic planners, the deluxe monthly, a few other things. Go! So, first things first, everything that you want to see. The new Erin Condren deluxe monthly planner. I chose the wildflowers. I think it's called the wildflower, the floral planner. That's the one, that's the cover I chose. I picked the January to December layout. You can also get July to June, August to July, and September to August. That's right now all the options they have. I wouldn't be surprised if later in the fall they start offering the different ones, but right now those are the 4 separate starts that you can get. For me, I use this as a content planner. I tried to do a binder last year to do budgeting. It didn't work out for me very well. But, so I've just switched to content, just keeping up with the dates of releases and launches and dates we can share things. And that works really well for me. I've had a couple slip ups. I'm not going to be like one to hide that. But, oh gosh, see right there, I'm going to mess you guys all up. Sorry. And this is in the new layers pattern. It has the same similar layout. Now see, this is different than my layers planner. I think this is actually what it's supposed to look like. I have started working on my layers planner, so I'm going to try to peel this off gently and show you. See, my layers planner looks like that. It has actually the layers inside. So you can see mine seems to be different than what the standard is. This seems to be the standard. So for everyone who was eagle-eyed and caught the difference, this seems to be what is standard. And then you go right into your layers monthly spread. It has your tab on your month. And then you go into your monthly dashboard. Especially for your deluxe monthly, if you're not going to use this, I would, especially if you're a budget planner, I would just either rip this page out if you're just going to use these as notebook pages, or glue them together. For me, I will probably just rip this page out. There's no sense in adding bulk where you don't need it. So then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different notebook pages between, and then you start with the next month, and it just repeats. And you can get them in 7.5 by 9 or 8.5, 7.5. So you can get them by 7 by 9 or 8.5 by 11. You can also get in the back. Let's switch back here. Okay, so once you get to the notes, it comes with these standard, I think it's like 20 pages of notes. You can get 40 additional pages in line, dot, or productivity. Or you can get an 80 additional pages. So if you're going to end up using this as your main planner, you might want to get the additional notes pages. I know a couple people who use this as a teacher planner, and then they do that. They get the additional line notes pages. You can also get them in binder options with the layers colorful, layers neutral, the champagne, the gut colorway. The insides options are layers neutral, and then the inside options are all gold hardware, like on the binders. So you've got your pocket. And then you've got your standard stickers, which haven't changed, which I really like these. I mean, like I said, for me, I always end up using these as, like just dates to keep track of when things launches. Now, if you're going to use these for a budget planner, what I do is, I don't know if this will make sense. And if you don't have last year's, this probably really won't apply. Let me see if I can find it. So I save last year's, and then I actually want to use last year's in this year's. So since this is for planning next year, I like to use it here, and I keep my sinking funds here for if I'm doing a budget planner. So that's how that works for me. Like I said, I've tried for years to do a paper budget planner, and it just has not worked out. I've just never stuck with it. Every year I have the best of intentions, and I just don't follow through. So anyway, that is the Deluxe Monthly. That's the Rose Gold Coil. The Rose Gold definitely seems to be holding up better than it has been. And I think that's been standard in the past couple years. I think the first year I had a Rose Gold was perhaps the first year they had a Rose Gold, and it just like something terrible. And those go on sale, it looks like June the 4th. All right. All right, so now we're going to move on to the academic planner, and the inside is going to be the mid-century circles. You have your options. They're all colorful, but of course you can get them on all the different coils, the rose gold, the gold, the black, the platinum. You can start them in August, September, or in January. I picked an August start, and I got the mid-century circles cover with the gold. I just think because it has the gold in it, it matches the gold coil so much better. And let's get in here. So you have your standard front matter, which starts in July. So you have kind of an academic calendar here in the front, which goes July 20 to December 2020, and then you really start right in. So you can put you have a couple places for notes. You have your class schedule. Again, it's more class schedule, a note, and then a blank page for more notes. And then you get into August. I love this. I'm kind of hoping, and I don't know that she's ever repeated a pattern, but wouldn't this be great if this like snuck back in next year as like the extra pattern? I mean, I think it's like a favorite. And this is, for me, I think this is extremely neutral, but with just a touch of color. I love it. My cousin is going to, she's going back to college. Hopefully, we all hope you're going back to college. For her sophomore year. So, this will probably go with her. So, you have your goals, your events for the month, your notes for the month, and then you have your projects and exams. Like, I just know the planner that I had in college. I mean, I guess in college was really when I became a hardcore planner. My cat might hop up here just to warn you guys. And then you really start into your days. But I just feel like if I had this, like, I don't know, I would have been so much more productive. I mean, I was on top of it, but that's when I really learned how, like, I had to plan my time. It starts July 27th for the August start. And then you really get into it. You split Saturday and Sunday. So you really can just list out your to-dos. Maybe, I mean, I went to a religious school. So like, I know I had church and a couple of things, like, especially on Sunday, I had some, timed events that we would have to go to. Sports games. I played sports in college. So Saturday was always filled with sporting events. And then that's how like every week looks. And I love how it's extremely neutral with just a hint of color right there at the top. At the end of the month, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 notes pages that really are kind of like dedicated to that month. And then you really start back into like the next month. And I know I'm biased because my birthday's in September, but I love that. I guess maybe this is... I don't know. I know a lot of guys that I think that would carry this. Just depends. Oh, that orange. Starting to get a little homesick right here. Even more. Be thankful, grateful, and hopeful. Oh, I love that. The world is better with you in it. Wherever you are, be all there. Like, I want to figure out how to use this for myself rather than giving it to my cousin. Isn't that terrible? Change your thoughts and change the world. Let's see, April. Create your own sunshine. Oh, I want this. Maybe next year this will be our planner, guys. I'm in love with this. Good things are coming. Keep believing. I have to learn. The way you speak to yourself matters. Isn't that important? Progress is impossible without change. So it goes through July. So we get to the end. Maybe you're doing summer school. All right, so then we have specific stickers for the academic planner. And then you can actually add on 40 additional line pages if you want to. And those launch June 11th. So those aren't quite the same launch as everything else. Paper due, quiz, midterm, study, vacation. I think there's only one page of those stickers. I'm not thrilled with that. I know as a college student, I definitely could have used at least 2, if not more pages of those stickers. If you hear anything, it's my cat down below. I have boxes underneath this, like many of the IKEA desk. So that's him. Yeah, I feel like they at least need 2 pages. But although, I mean, you can order more things like this, I think, from the Erin Condren. I don't think you can order, I haven't seen these blank ones. That would be great if she came out with those for us to order. So again, launching June 11th. Base price is $37. And I don't think I told you the base price of the monthly planner. It is $40. All right, so next we're going to do the softbound academic planner. And I don't think we've had that in the past. So the base price is $30. It is also launching June 11th. I'm in love with this color. You also can get it in rose gold, camel, and gray. The camel and the gray are focus planners. I'm just going to go ahead and rip that off. Oops. They're all A5 sizes. The rose gold and the peacock have the same inside. And then the camel and the gray also have the same inside. You can personalize it with, I think, your initials. They're all dated from August of 2020 to December of 2021. And let's see. All right, let's see how they lay out. All right, so you've got your monthly. You have your planning schedule, or your class schedule. So it's very similar to what we just saw. And then you just hop right into the months. Projects and exams. It's just a smaller version, more compact. This is actually probably similar to the size that I really carried in college. I carried a A5. You've got your ribbon bookmarker. I think I told you guys it starts at $30, so it's a little bit more affordable. I probably would have went with the coiled version just because that's a little bit more space. And I don't think I would have needed all the way. What does this say? This says, okay, so my note says it goes from December 2021. I think you can, this does not. This one goes only to July 2021. So I think maybe it's similar to the options on the academic planner where depending on your start date, that's how late it goes. So this one is this one seems to go August 2020 and then it ends July 2021. So I think it's just 12 months. Sorry about that, guys. I was just reading off the notes that they sent. So if you got a January start date, it would go all the way to December 2021. This has it has very few notes pages in the back. But this is the size I carried and it was plenty for me in college. And at the lower price point, it's handy. Obviously, no stickers. And it's smaller, so when you're like if you're like me and you're a business major, your books are yay thick. So it comes in handy if you're carrying a lot of big thick books or art majors or something who are carrying a lot of supplies. I like that. I think I already said that there's no stickers. You can buy them off the website or many Etsy sellers that have them. I like this size. I love this color. Maybe my cousin will get this one instead. Isn't that terrible? I'm terrible. I feel like my cousin, as an art major, might like something more journal-y than something more like academic looking. I don't know. I have to let her look at them both and decide. I ordered her a cover. She'll just have to pick. All right, so that's the softbound, and I love that. It looks very, I don't know, like very moleskin journal-ish. And then, of course, you can always attach the like the pockets on the inside. You can always attach a pen holder like they sent. It's always fun if you're going to gift them, especially with graduation coming up or already passed like that is here. Add it, throw in a couple markers. It's always fun. So we've seen this sneak peek of these in the spring surprise box. And now they're going to be selling them. The Vision Journal Notebook, they're going to be $21. They're on the site right now. And they just go through. So the one on the site now is teal, and the one that in the box was purple. So that's the smallest difference that there was. But other than that, they're pretty much the same. So if you're looking, I guess, for health and fitness or remodel or to grow a business, this would be great. You go, it gives you several prompts. Let's let that focus. What would I like to improve? What's happening? Tells you, how would you like to improve the past 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months? What do you like that's happening in your months right now? What do you like that is happening in your life right now? What do you want to focus on or create with your vision? And what's important to you? I think that's very, very good to focus on. Brainstorming. I love that this is dot grid, so you could draw, you could sketch if you're redecorating or perhaps even like building something or adding on to your house. I've always liked grid paper for that kind of thing. Oh, I like this color. I love this color. This like navy blue. It's always been my favorite. And then you kind of go through a lot of these pages over and over. My vision and the date and what it means to you and your plans and actions. And then you can add pictures or clippings from, websites or newspapers or magazines. And you go through all of this. And that's your notebook. I'm trying to think. And then you have, oh, sorry guys. And then you go through, you have just several like notes pages, dot grid pages, blank pages for, adding your own touch to it. And when the vision is clear, the strategy is easy. So I love that. Turn your vision into victory. And I would suggest getting one of the large pockets and adding it onto the back. I don't think they sell the folders anymore. You might get the folders as part of the binder sets, but I don't think you can. Don't hold me to that. But getting clear pockets to add stickers or something in the back, getting a pen holder, especially if you're like hardcore into this. The pen holders are $3.50 and the pen sets are $10.50. So you can always do that. And then last but not least, something that you'll pretty much always see on my desk are the metallic desk pads. Let me open this so it's not too loud. This one runs January to, I wonder what this one starts. I'm kind of confused. This says it starts August 2020 and ends December 2021, but then it has January. So maybe I'm supposed to take off the front one. Y'all been with me this whole time. I'm not drinking. Yeah, okay, yeah, so this is just a dummy page, okay. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so it starts in August. So same as the old back to school So I love these. Before the pandemic and the quarantine hit, I would always keep this on my desk with our monthly schedule on it. I'd kind of keep a to-do list of things that I need to do, like at our home office. Book plane tickets, book hotels. Don't forget to pay that extra bill or whatever. Things like that. Let's look at the stickers. That's what we really care about. Ooh, I like these stickers. They did a good job. Look at those checklists. And a lot of times, year after year, I pull over the stickers from the year before and add them in here. Tuck them in the back because they all tend to fit. Well, they all fit. They keep the desk pads the same. So if you have stickers from the year before, just tuck them down in here in the back so you can reuse them. I love these circles on the desk pad. I have a hard time using circle stickers, most of you guys know. And these match your months. So they've done them in an aesthetically pleasing fashion, but like you can match them up to your months. Like this is April. This is September. This is December. This is March. So it takes a little time to figure out what goes to what. That's July. That's July. So it's not perfect, but you can match them up to the months so that you use the right color in the right year. But this goes all the way from August of 2020 to December of 2021. So that's a long time. And that, I think I've already said, is $30, and it launches 6/4. I know it's kind of hefty for just a desk pad. Then come back and check them when they do the 25% off site-wide sale. Use the 20% off coupon you got with your planner, and you have a much cheaper desk pad. Voila! But like I said, I'm not an authorized representative of Erin Condren. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed a June sneak peek of things that are coming out. Let me know if you have any questions. I will do my best to answer them. And I will be back later this week. Well, no, next week with the surprise box sneak peek. I've got it here. I've already looked through it. As soon as it starts shipping, I will get that video up and posted. I will talk to you guys later.